Alright, well, maybe this next time I can figure out a good compromise. Though, the problem with this already is that I can already see that this is kind of just a 1 in 3 chance you're going to get the compromise. Dan got a letter with some surprise. Alright. Where is our good friend Dean? Why are the houses so far apart? Dean! Dan, I looked into it, and the guy at the library registry said that pre-release ads do drive up pre-orders quite a bit. It's his job to sell ads, of course, so we have to take that with a grain of salt. I usually leave this kind of thing up to the guy's marketing department, so I'm a little out of my depth, but I checked with them, and they said the same thing. It seems the ads would make sense if the book is good. You don't want to oversell and underdeliver. That No Man's Sky! An offer willing to pay for marketing extras. If you're sure about it, there are any refunds and tanks. You guys enjoy it, though. Coming out with an idea like this, I'll get that. Think about it and let me know. Pale. Ooh. Oh, okay, good. Library register inside. The book's a summer. That doesn't help.
It's time for a change.
These lamps remind me of The Sims. Said they're swimming. Oh god, Tommy's all neglected now. That's horrible that I said it like that.
Anne, I'm gonna cut right through the pleasantries and ask you, who is this Ryan that Mom mentioned on the phone?
Oh shit.
Someone new? Are you trying to keep it a secret, or did it just slip your mind the last time we talked? Spill it! Things here are moving along, I guess. When we came up, I thought it would be great to have more dedicated time to paint, but I didn't realize it would be so isolating. I miss having more people around and having new ideas floating about. I got lucky in town last week, though. I found an artist co-op called Makeshift, and it seems really interesting. It's not too big, but there are lots of different types of artists there. I'll probably call and try to get more details. I don't remember if I told you this, but I've been thinking about going back to painting full time. Anyway, enough about me. Tell me what's up with you.
I thought they were on a vacation
Love,
house.
Linda.
Once it's out there.
Hey, Mommy.
Oh, oops. Well. Alright.
And when I finish my book in December,
Don't joke like that.
Oh, man. Nope. There we go. Come on.
writer's block turned into writer's fog or something like that. I never found my notebook.
Oh,
I guess it's
God.
just gone. Did we lose it in the move? Leave it at home? I ended up having Alice find out about Scott and Sarah by overhearing a phone call. That's awful. Having Alice eavesdrop on them completely kills the sympathy I've been trying to build for her. What a junk solution. But I had to get something down and move on. I guess that was it. Hopefully I can come back and fix it later.
I see. So those are the...
Hi, Mom. Hey, honey.
Oh, shit.
I only met Rick once, at a family reunion that must have been, 15 years ago? Turns out he made his fortune by, get this, selling
How
high-end
do they
pipes.
see me? I
The
almost...
Sherlock Holmes kind.
I'm
not
like
the
almost
kind.
tempted to just step out and
Must have
just
been a
see
hell
what
of an
they say if
interesting
I
guy.
go out, but I'm not sure.
He found a niche and made his way in the world. You have to respect that. It makes me wonder, am I giving everything I have to this book, or am I leaving myself an out? It isn't announced yet. I could always pull the plug. I'd never get another advance again, sure, but there isn't a gun to my head. Unless I put one there. Metaphorically, of course.
Hey, Mommy. Hey, honey.
I am having a flashback to 8.5 for anybody who knows Frederick. Call an example out from the library register. No, you can't just advertise if you're not going to develop. That's just gonna get out of the house. Can't figure out the words in my book.
Hey, you.
Hi.
When your child enjoys arts and crafts and swimming, sports, recreation, singing, or exploring, they are sure to have a ball at Camp Emerald Lake. Oh, oh shit, I'm going to send them to a camp with a slasher. We know that family needs a weekend of daily package. Monthly packages are available in both sleepovers and pickup options. Our lifeguards are fully certified, and each counselor is trained in the cutting-edge cardiopulmonary technique. Our goal is fun, but our priority is safety. The enclosed brochure contains information on exciting opportunities at Camp Emerald Lake. We're sure to find many things to hope you see your child soon. Yeah, that would suck. Then all of a sudden there's just a killer. Oh, he's playing with a boy. But is that someone that we know? Is it something that I can change? Dan, I hope you're doing well. I got this address from your father. I hope it's correct. I'll get to the point. When your cousin Richard passed away last year, we discovered that his pipe business had done very well. He wasn't wealthy, but he was very comfortable. At the execution of his will, we were somewhat surprised to find he wished to distribute his estate among all living blood relatives. He reserved the lion's share for his immediate family, as I'm sure you understand, but there was a portion allotted to you as well. He closed his check for the full amount. I trust you will honor his memory by putting it to good use. Uncle Wayne. A little bit of a personal story. I have several Uncle Waynes in my family. I know you guys care so much. Oh. Can you take Tommy out today, maybe to the beach? I think you could both use some fresh air. I have to be in town by noon. I probably won't be back till 4:11. Okay, so I gotta somehow put Tommy and Dan back together after I totally ruined their chances. What was that? Did somebody just notice me?
Hey, honey. How's it going?
Good.
Okay, good. They're downstairs. So now I can see if there's anything in Tommy's room. Ugh. Damn it. Let's see. Search the house for memories and clues. Search the house for memories and clues. Oh, wait. The artist studio. I haven't been in here yet. Oh, here's another one. Yep, Tommy has a friend. Oh,
I called the co-op today. It isn't wildly expensive, but it sure doesn't fit into the budget. It was a bigger letdown than I thought, not being able to just sign up on the spot.
No.
It gets so
That
lonely
sucks.
here sometimes. And I think Tommy's starting to feel it too. We try to play with him every day, and the woods here are pretty magical for someone his age.
Oh, so he doesn't have a friend.
But
I guess
kids
that's
need
his
to be
imaginary
around
friend
other
or someone
kids
from back
sometimes.
home.
He can only play with his cars so often. Sometimes I wish there were actual neighbors here. The only friend he's made is Davy.
Never mind, it is
But
actually
seeing
real.
them at the park once in a while isn't the same as having someone to pal around with every day. It's summer vacation, and he's pretty much all alone.
God, in a place with no video games, Game Boys, smartphones, I bet this place doesn't even have a TV, so having cell connection out here is probably even worse. Oh, that's funny. I just realized Dan looks like a Beatle. Looks like one of the Beatles, maybe Ringo from the Sgt. Pepper's album. What use is repairing a relationship between a wife and her husband if all they end up doing is and neglecting the sun. Oh, right, yeah, I gotta go inside them. Forgot. Where are they? Alright, let's get into her memories. Tell me, what do you see?
Is there something out there?
The entire world's out there.
Oh. This is interesting. We're uncovering a whole lot more in this than I thought.
I knew we should have eaten something with that wine last night. My head is killing me. It was totally worth it, though. We put on some music and hung out on the couch, all cuddled up like we were.
I just realized they passed the TV several times.
Book once. We got a little too into a discussion about whose favorite band from college was still the best, and we accidentally woke Tommy up. We got him settled back down and decided to call it a night, too. Well, except for... I better not write about that part.
It leaves so much room for ambiguity, though. Who, what could you possibly have done? Grab my gears, a painter bag, take it to the co-op. Where the hell is our little son? Oh, wait, is that him? Oh, that's him.
Hey, Mommy.
Hey, honey.
Hope you guys aren't getting dizzy by me constantly going back in and out of this. Alright, let's see.
What about your rocket?
I already played with it.
Oh, man. God, I screwed this up. If there are multiple endings to this, I may try to go back and just do all the compromise stuff so I remember. Now, both of them are not that happy being together in a picture. Bring that kite to my camp that Mommy told me about. Okay, so I need the library registry, the gear in the painter bag, take it to the co-op. Honestly, dude, as much as I know that you'd probably think that let's just do what Tommy wants, and we'll see. So I think the car will be disappointed. However, if you discover damage with the designer and haven't spooked them, you will be able to find a compromise with one of them in the next chapter. How do I do this? How do I do the compromise? Like, it comes up on me, and then it's just like, oh, wait, no. Alright. Let's see. God damn it! What do I do with the... Okay, wait. You may also find a competition if you wish. How do I do this? I don't get how I'm supposed to do compromises, because it's like they're showing, but I don't know what I need to do. Some direction. Do I find the bag? Selecting the bag, we'll choose compromise for Linda. Oh, okay. I see. Dan, you'll just have to put yourself on hold for now. Let them both go. Tommy didn't realize that spending a week at camp actually meant his parents loved him, but by Tuesday he was elated. He made new friends, flying kites, swimming, his spirits were improved overnight when he connected with his new adventures. From his gift from his father and dad, Dana became a hero. Oh, that's good. Dan called the co-op to see if there was any less expensive options and learned that they tested after-hours workshop and everything except calligraphy. He offered to teach creative writing a month and for a little extra money to paint at the co-op 1 day a week. Oh, this is so much better. Sadly, he couldn't get there. Not to place the ad and go deep, giving himself a vote of no confidence. It was subtle, but he knew regardless of the book's current state, he had apprehensions about being able to finish it the way he wanted, so he hedged his bets. He couldn't shake the lack of confidence for days in this. Ah, fuck! Alright, next one has to be Dan. Next day has to be Dan.